Okay, here we are, day 3. I don't know if you can see, but already they're starting to get some nice feathers. Right there on the wings, they're really growing out. Ducks are getting bigger. Definitely no feathers I can see yet. But man, are the wings on those little chickens doing well. They're definitely making a large mess, and they do dirty their water, you know, pretty much every day. And I've noticed more and more are spending a little more time away from the lamp. However, I'm just reading 95 degrees now at the bottom. But just certain ones like to go out exploring in the dark areas of the brooder. It's pretty big. I don't know if we can back up large enough. It's the same brooder I showed in my first video. I added a couple things. I built a very, very unstable table around it here. And I added some cardboard. I lashed together like some trim there. My neighbor was kind enough to donate. And I covered the brooder with that lashing, and then I put cardboard on top anywhere that I wanted to. Keep it closed off so it's not drafty. Sorry guys, didn't mean to scare you. Don't be worried. Everything's okay. They definitely eat a lot. I took out the large feeder. The long 18-inch feeder was remarkably well at keeping them from making a mess. As you can see, all that is food that they've scratched out of there. You know, the natural tendency is to scratch and pick at their food, so they scratch it out into big piles on the floor, which is not necessarily a benefit of this style of feeder. However, the other one, it was 18 inches, but it was a weird one with like this. I've got it right here. It's a weird feeder with this sort of spinny thing here in the middle. It's supposed to, in theory, keep them off of it. However, they just come right in here and will, you know, sleep in it. So I'm going to wait till they're just a touch bigger. But as you can see, there's a nice lip right here that keeps them from scratching the food out. So it's very clean. Can't wait to get back to that. The ducks and the chickens seem to be going well together. I have 2 pecans. Only 2 of those to 10 chicks. And, you know, everyone pecks at everyone, but it's just if they kind of get in their space. Just kind of determining who's boss, you know, pecking order. Nothing terrible. I wanted to make sure they had tons of space. If you keep them too closed up, they will start to pick on each other, peck and scratch, and eventually kill somebody. So I just wanted to make sure this was tons of space. As you can see, they've got quite a large amount of room, and if you can see where all the poop is, all here, they're not venturing out too far away from the heat lamp. Alright, well that's about it on day 3. Once again, I guess if you can see the feathers as they're going out on the wings. I don't know if you can see those there, just right on the wing. And that's pretty much the only development. A couple of them are starting to get pasty. I'm going to have to do a nice warm wash rag. Other than that, everything's good. Thanks for watching, and I'll have another one out tomorrow.